Hi, it's Elise here at Bowman Library and our teen section with a whole new teen book spotlight. So, as we continue our summer reading adventure, we are taking a look at our new theme and badge for this week, Tales from the Dark. We're taking a look at books that have anything to do with like horror, mystery, creepy, thriller, suspense, anything that might give you a little chill up your spine. So we have 6 totally different titles, all a little bit different in their own ways, so there is literally something for everyone. So let's get started. Our first one is In the Shadow of Blackbird. So it's 1918, World War I is in full swing, and to make matters even worse, there is a flu pandemic that is going all over the world. It's sickening and killing people literally everywhere. After her father is placed on trial for treason, Mary Shelley Black is sent to live with her aunt in San Diego. It is there that she finds out that her childhood love, Stephen, has been killed overseas in the war. And as she starts to grieve the loss of this person, she goes outside one evening during a storm, probably not the smartest choice, but then she gets struck by lightning. And when she comes to, she finds that she's able to communicate with the dead, including Stephen. And what she finds out is not what people want her to think about Stephen's death, but there might be something more sinister that went on than what anyone could have imagined. So this is filled with mystery, intrigue. It combines historical fiction with supernatural elements, with a little bit of horror. If you love a combination of all those options, then this has them all. This is In the Shadow of Blackbirds. This Darkness Mine by Mindy McGinnis. So high school senior in Good Girl Sasha, she's college bound, she's top of her class, she's a self-proclaimed band geek, she has a preppy boyfriend, she's an incredible small group of close friends. But then something strange starts to happen. She starts to receive some mysterious text messages, and she has these memories that she knows are not her own, but she's having them. So when she starts to find herself all of a sudden unexpectedly attracted to the school's resident bad boy, Isaac, and she enters into this intense relationship with him that everyone is completely caught off guard and confused by, she discovers this massive secret and starts to question who she really is. She figures out that when she was in the womb, she had a twin sister named Shanna, but Sasha reabsorbed Shanna, and she actually has Shanna's heart instead of her own. And now Shanna, her heart, Shanna, her being, she wants to start living her own life. And she is completely opposite of everything Sasha is and what people know of her. If you love a good paranormal mystery with quite a bit of creepiness, make sure to check this one out. This is This Darkness Mine. The Girl from the Well. So based on ancient Japanese folklore, Okiku is the ghost that wanders the planet. She's looking for the souls of individuals who have hurt or murdered children. So when she finds these individuals, she ends up killing them, so then the souls of the children who are attached to them can then be free. It is this way that she meets 15-year-old Tark. Tark has evil literally tattooed all over his skin, and he's haunted by this great spirit. And Okiku really wants to kill this spirit so Tark can go about living his life, but she discovers that if she does kill this spirit, then Tark is going to die as well. So as she starts to develop this fondness for Tark, Okiku starts to try to figure out a way to free him from this evil spirit, but it may end up costing her everything. This is the first in a duology. If you love your books dark and creepy with some, Japanese folklore in there, then this is the one for you. This is The Girl from the Well. Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. So all Enchanted Joan wants to do is sing, but that is easier said than done when you factor in all of her responsibilities from school, her swim team, and caring for her younger siblings. When she goes to a singing competition, she ends up catching the eye of 28-year-old superstar Corey Fields, and her life starts to change. And at first, it is everything Enchanted dreamed it could be. And then so much as she starts to go on tour with Corey, and their relationship then kind of changes. At first, he is really super lovey, he encourages her, but then it starts to turn abusive emotionally, physiologically, psychology, sexually, and eventually physically. She has to decide what she wants to be and what she's willing to do to get there. Told through time jumps of before and present, you will see the evolution of Enchanted as an individual. Part realistic and part mystery, complete with a murder. You will be along for the journey Enchanted makes and takes. Please be aware that there are some scenes of abuse, so just keep keep that in the back of your mind if you choose to read Grown. It is an amazing story, though. The Diviners by Libba Bray. So set in 1920, Evie is sent from Ohio to New York City to live with her uncle. He owns a museum which focuses on the occult and folklore, and that's perfect for Evie because she has a secret gift of divining information from objects. She can literally touch an object that belongs to someone and find out that person's secrets, everything she needs to know about that person. So, starting out her time in New York City as a flapper party girl, Evie soon finds herself wrapped up in an investigation when her uncle asks her to help him solve a series of strange murders. One that he thinks has been caused by a demon spirit. As Evie starts down this path, she meets others who are like her, each with their own special abilities and secrets, and it's up to them to catch the murderer before he catches them first. If you like your science fiction with some historical, paranormal aspects, with some creepiness, there's an evil spirit murderer on the loose, let's be real here. Make sure to check this one out. It is the first in a series. It is a pretty lengthy read, so if you're looking for something that's going to keep your time for your summer reading, this would be a great choice, The Diviners. And our last one for today is #MurderTrending. So this dystopian horror novel is set in the near future where convicted felons are sent to what is now called Alcatraz 2.0. They are sent to the Alcatraz Island off the coast of San Francisco, but it's completely different. It's not a prison now. What the deal is, these people, they get dropped off on this island and then they are hunted down and executed by over-the-top professional executioners. All while being live streams complete with merchandise and betting. When 16-year-old Dee is set up for murdering her stepsister and then convicted, she is sent to the island, but when she accidentally kills one of these executioners, she becomes this sensation. Joining forces with other inmates on the island, they start to work together to figure out what is actually going on, and what they uncover changes everything. This is the first in a series. You will not be able to put this one down, and you may find yourself thinking it may be too believable and it could actually happen in the future. This is #MurderTrending. So these are just 6 of the books that we have here at the library that fall into the theme of tales from the dark. That horror, creepy, little bit of maybe some mystery, some ghosts, supernatural. So there's literally something for everyone, and we have the whole range here. So we encourage you to come on down, check out one of these, or we are here to help you find whatever perfect creepy book you want to read this summer. I hope you tune back next week, and I hope you have a great week.